Welcome one, welcome all, welcome back to another episode of Armarena. We got my friends here today. We got Shiloh.
Yo, what's good? My name's Shiloh. YouTube, Twitter, LoXLow.
And we got my boy OC.
Yo.
So, very much appreciate both of y'all being here today.
Of course.
So, first thing I want to go over is just like some of our favorite players. You know, the reason why we're big basketball fans in general, the reason these guys kind of like influenced us, just like made us like big fan of basketball in general. Obviously, from the last episode, I already reiterated much of like I'm a big diehard Russell Westbrook fan. I'm a Kevin Durant fan. I like other players such as like, you know, Jimmy Butler, Giannis, just some other guys. And I'm a big fan of Wilt Chamberlain, even though it's past our time. But I'm a diehard OKC fan, and I do cheer for the Suns since I was a Steve Nash fan back in the day. But as of right now, obviously, I get heckled a lot. I get tortured a lot about I got to stick to one team. So diehard OKC all the way. So, Charlotte, I'm going to kick it to you.
LeBron's the GOAT. I'm rocking with the Lakers right now.
Right now, it's crazy.
When Bronny gets drafted 17 to the Atlanta Hawks, welcome to Atlanta, baby.
That's nasty work. that's just
I'm just
switching
telling y'all
teams
something.
is
I'm
just
just telling y'all
nasty.
something. I'm just telling you. Look, LeBron's the reason why I started watching basketball, and you know I was never going to be a Sixers fan, to be honest with y'all. So it was always like, all right, I'm rocking with LeBron. I do respect other players in the league, but yeah, I mean, when LeBron win, he make it look good. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Go ahead, Al.
For me, you know, diehard Celtics fan, Beantown till I die. You feel me?
This
you
guy.
know, that's just how it is. You feel me? Won the most rings. I don't really care about them Lakers because they won most of them rings in Minneapolis. So I don't know if you really want to count that. If you know where Minneapolis is, 'cause, I don't know. But favorite player, as they know, feel me, the big ticket, Kevin Garnett. Now, if anybody wants to hate, that's up to them. Like, I'm a big LeBron fan, of course. You feel me? Big Shaq fan, you know. But when it comes to just pure dominance, feel me, 2004 KG, you just can't get no better than that. And then 2008 KG, man, it's just icing on the cake, honestly. Can't just get a 6'10", 6'11" power forward who can handle the ball, pull guard all five positions, shoot the rock, shoot the J, and bang his head on the damn whatever the stanchion every single game. Tell you that your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios on a daily basis, and when you miss a shot, call you trash. Ain't nobody doing that. I haven't seen
I'm
it.
pretty sure anybody
So
nowadays getting
2004
fined for that.
KG is number one on your all-time list.
No, that's my number one player.
Okay.
That's my number one.
That's his
player.
favorite.
Okay,
That's
y'all heard
my
it
favorite
first.
player.
Y'all heard it
If
favorite.
you're
first.
telling me like to draft, then obviously I'm picking a
I think
version
favorite.
of LeBron.
I think
But if you're
favorite-
saying favorite
yeah.
team, yeah, it's him, and then close second, give me 2001, 2002 T-Mac over.
You gotta-
that boy.
So let me ask you: you guys have like your favorite starting five? Favorite, not all time, because that's a
Like
discrepancy.
I can pick from
per position. Give me your all time favorite starting five. Favorite.
Steph. He changed the game. We're going to skip the two for now. Well, two, Kobe. No, we're going to skip the two for now. The three, LeBron, obviously. Four, Tim Duncan. Five, Shaq. We're going to skip the two for now.
Go ahead.
He's skipping the two for a reason. But hey, sorry. At my one, give me 05, 06 Gilbert Arenas. Give me no chill Gil.
That's
Give me no chill Gil. The only man to
picks
drop
that one.
30 in some damn beeps. The only man, or actually, they wasn't even beeps.
He was nice.
Dolce and Gabbanas.
He was nice.
Feel me?
He was nice.
Two, like I said, give me 01, 02 T-Mac. At the three, I'm gonna have to give me like 2016 Bron. I need the complete LeBron package. Four, I already said it. You feel me? MVP KG, or even give me DPOY KG. It don't matter. I'm still gonna win. And then at my five, just to finish it all off, just in case, you know, everything else fails. Yeah, that was a little wild, but give me 2000 Shaq over. I don't see anybody beating that team.
See, I respect it. I mean, I wasn't projecting on going by like picking precisely the year player, but I'll give it to you. I wasn't
prime any of those players because basically that's what I chose, but it's over.
That's how I answer.
Hey, you know what?
No one's guard. No one's stopping anybody.
That's fine. I mean, look, I'm going to respect that's your lineup. But me, I know my lineup's going to sound crazy, but again, this is just my favorite. It's not the lineup.
He going to say Steve at the 1, Russ at the 2.
Now,
ahead,
see, I might. See, the problem is both of them
doing
are
it for
primary
TikTok,
point
man.
guards, and I love them since this is my favorite lineup, not going all time. I'm probably going to have to go Russ. If I'm allowed to put Nash and Russ as both of the guards, then I will. But if not, at the 2,
SGA. Go ahead, say some dumb shit.
I can't say SGA yet. Like,
I'm just waiting.
see, the problem is I don't know.
just
I can't put SGA yet. I can't put SGA. I love him, but not his favorite yet as my 2. As my 2, I'm going to put probably Jimmy Butler there as my 2. Favorite 2.
What? I'm waiting for the rest of the list.
3, I'll put Kevin Durant.
No LeBron drunk.
Like I said, this is the favorite, my favorite list. I'm not a LeBron fan. I respect him.
bro,
I can still respect
do you
somebody,
hear me
not be a
judging?
fan of them.
Do you hear me?
I'm judging.
Nah, yeah, I
Go
know
ahead.
you are judging.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I say, do you hear me?
So I got Russ, and then I got Jimmy Butler. I got KD. At the 4, I'm going to put Amari Stoudemire because that man,
Oh my Lord.
that's a
Go ahead.
favorite man. Back
He TikToking,
those
bro.
7-second
Go ahead,
offense,
finish
Suns,
it off.
bro. Come on, man.
Finish it off with Roy Hibbert.
And then, the hell I look
Roy
like.
Hibbert is crazy.
And
About
at the
to say Steven
5,
I
Adams.
swear to God. I swear to God.
It's about to be Will Chamberlain.
it's a close one between Steven and Wilt.
This is
That's a
nasty.
favorite.
This is nasty.
Now, again,
This is
again,
nasty.
did I
nasty.
say
He
this
got
is
Steven Adams
this is
on
the
his back.
best?
Bro, at least can your favorite be someone who's
Who's
actually
nice?
like
Damn, like you
impactful
guys are
in the
picking
league?
lineups like your precise lineup. You said Gilbert Arenas,
Gilbert Arenas was impactful
Was
in
nice.
the league.
right? He was nice guy. Who was your 2?
T-Mac was impactful
Was
to
nice.
the league. LeBron impactful. You're naming people who are all MVP candidates. You said Steven Adams.
I'm naming my favorite players from my
as well
favorite
throw
teams
Rudy
that
Gobert
I
on the list.
I'm about
follow.
to say your favorite players are role players.
Damn, I'm sorry. They played for my favorite teams. Wait, Amari Stoudemire was not no role player. He was definitely a
You just
star.
named somebody who had a 3-year prime.
3 years.
Okay, as soon as Nash
I could
got
comfortably say 4.
there, oh my bad. So when Nash got there 04, and then when he got traded to the Knicks in like 2009, after that knees blew out. Done. 4-year prime. He named
Like I
people
said, my
with
favorite
a
because he played for my
decade-long
favorite
prime.
team. They became my favorite players. So I'm going to put as like a comfortable Nash right behind Westbrook. So it's a close call. But anyway, why don't we actually move on to the main topic now? Because I just wanted to get some insight on that. So why don't we list off our predictions for the first team, all NBA first team for the 2023-2024 season. Now, with that being said, there's been some rule changes for this upcoming
I
season.
played 65 games.
Yes, I was actually going to get into that. You have to
no
play
NBA.
a eligible threshold of 65 played games for the major regular season, playing awards and honors, including all NBA teams, to receive credit for game purposes. However, two near misses in which a player appeared 15 to 19 minutes. So every player has to have at least play 20 minutes per game for 65 games. So keep that in mind when you're making this team.
I'm like, it's really not even.
Protections also exist for players who suffer season-ending injuries, who are eligible with 62 credited games, and those affected by what the CBA calls bad faith circumstances.
I was gonna say the Kawhi rule, but he don't even play that.
What do you
many
mean by
games
bad?
now.
What does that mean? Bad faith circumstances. What does that mean?
I guess it's just
That's the Kawhi.
that
aspect.
basically if you just tear an ACL, it's like a broad thing to say. I don't.
What would be game 65? That'd be like February.
Yeah.
So
You go into
they
March,
They
yeah.
pretty much got to play till February.
basically.
Probably early February because you have that 1 week off
Guess who's doing
from
that?
All Star. So
Not a lot of people.
that's not. Yeah. So you guys want to spit your first teams? You want me to go first? I'll go ahead.
If you
OC.
want to go, all right. Off the rip, guards. I'd probably say. Honestly, I'd probably go with. I would say Steph Curry, but I don't think he be gonna play that much. That's the
Oh no, he played a lot. I mean, he made
he does play a lot, but I don't think he'll
he made
play
it last year for second. What was it, second
He
team?
was second
He's
team,
second
yeah.
team still. I mean, that's still the criteria.
Yeah, So I'll probably go Steph Curry. Then I'm probably gonna go Luka. I'll go Jason Tatum. I'll go Giannis and then Jokic. I guess honorable mention would be KD, but he not gonna play enough games. I don't think. Kawhi not gonna play enough games. I would say AD, but most of the problem with most of these people on this list is that they're not going to play the games. Like, they're not going to play that many games. Even with that play-in whatever tournament, like, they're not going to care about that. They're just going to skate through and only wait till the playoffs. Which, hey, if it works, it works. But that's my only issue with this.
Well, I feel like you have something on your mind you want to rebuttal to his, or you want to just spitball your list, your team.
I don't have a problem with his list. His list makes sense. I'd probably would remove Luka and put Devin Booker up there.
Are you saying that off of
I'm only saying that because I think Devin Booker is going to play the 65 games. I know he missed a chunk of the.
So you're saying because Luka's not going to play the 65?
I don't think Luka's going to play the 65.
That's understandable. But if they both were to play the 65, this should not be a thought.
If they both play the 65,
who's better?
Why is Steph on there? Never mind.
What do you mean? Why is Steph? What do you mean? So wait, Steph's not like.
I'm not saying Steph isn't good enough to be number one on the all pro list. But if let's say if we get 82 games out of all three of them,
you picking Devin Booker over him?
I think I'm gonna pick Devin Booker over him for next year. I'm not saying
I'm not. If they both play 82 games, Steph Curry is just a better player.
I agree with you.
I think he'll have a better season too if he played all 82. Healthy all 82, I think Steph Curry's better. Steph Curry's just gonna put up more stats.
Here's the reason why I say it'll depend. I don't think the Warriors are going to be that good this year. I don't think they were that good last year, but they were good enough to make it into the playoffs. And when they played against the Lakers, I mean, they were struggling against the Kings, who were young. And then when they played against the Lakers, it showed when a championship level team was ready to play against them. They weren't good enough. They just weren't that good. They weren't good enough.
What about Devin Booker? He did the same thing.
Now, hear me out. The
reason against way less defensive. Go ahead.
Hear me out. The reason why I say I think Devin Booker is going to have a crazy year next year, we saw how Devin Booker played in the playoffs last year, where just one extra guy in Kevin Durant, one extra guy who's on the court that can score and get attention, opened up the court for Devin Booker to go crazy. We seen that. So now you add in Kevin Durant, obviously, but also Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is going to open up the floor even more. Now, the only issue I have with the Suns is who the fuck's going to play point guard.
Exactly.
I don't know who's going to play point guard. If you ask me, it's probably going to be Devin Booker if they don't go pick up somebody.
Facilitating, that means less scoring, which is as great as
it does mean less scoring.
So that's why I thought less.
But do you think he can't facilitate while getting his own?
I don't think he's going to average 8 assists.
When you say less scoring, how much is less scoring? How much do you think he's going to average?
Probably around low 20s.
I don't see it.
Because I'm like, KD's going to score mid 20s. Beal's got to score at least low 20s.
If Beal's going to be the primary shooting guard, play the role that Booker
I'm saying,
was just playing,
he probably scored 23, 22. Then what is Devin Booker going to average? 27?
I see.
That's crazy.
I see Devin Booker saying, if I'm open, I'm going to shoot this.
So then that's not facilitating.
That's not facilitating. I mean, you can't have all three players averaging 20+. It's not going to happen. So one of them is going to average in the teens.
I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all.
And it's about to be Devin Booker.
I think it's going to be Bradley Beal.
And that's, hey.
I think
that's fine. I mean,
Beal.
that's respectable.
I think Devin Booker is going to say, hey, this is my team, so I'll play point. I'll be one on paper. But if I'm open, I'm shooting this.
I can respect that.
We seen that in the playoffs last year. If I'm open, I'm shooting this.
That's understandable. But I don't like I said, Luka's the one every day. Every day, every night, doesn't matter. Luka's that guy with the ball in his hands. He's going to
When you say the one, you mean the point guard?
He's the guy. He's the guy on his team. There's no, let's give the ball to, I don't know.
Kyrie?
Kyrie's on the team.
I was about to say, Kyrie's there.
He's not the one.
I don't think Kyrie's going to stay there.
He signed a 3-year deal.
Yeah, he signed the 3-year deal.
Yeah, I know that. And
I'm saying as of today, Luka, regardless, is still the guy. He's the team.
Yeah, and
respect.
On top of that, I don't think Kyrie is going to stay there. Like I said, I think he's going to get traded by the trade deadline.
He's just saying this because he wants him to go to the Lakers.
No, I don't. Two things can be true. I could want him on the Lakers, but I don't think Kyrie is going to mesh well in Dallas. That's just what
Well, it's already been proven. But the thing is,
I'm not counting that.
It's a good
I
sample
feel like they
size
need a
of
whole
games.
season.
It was like 17 games, and then Mark Cuban called and said, "Yo, we're tanking the last."
But
few
that's
games.
still a good
I'm not
sample
really
size
counting
of
that.
games just to see. I'm like, and they still don't have defenders.
They
You see
haven't-
what the Suns did? The Suns grabbed wing defenders. The Dallas grabbed nobody.
Yeah.
Dallas did. Who's their starting small forward?
It's not that I disagree with you.
So then it's not going to work if you don't got defenders. What's that? They grab.
All right, so I think you guys are gonna. Don't mean to cut you off, but I also want to get
you
on
good.
my list, and I think you guys are gonna find me crazy for.
You gonna
and
say
this-
Russ?
No, I'm not gonna
That's
say Russ. I
insane.
promise you that. I promise you that. I'm not gonna be biased with this. Maybe a little bit, but not gonna be that biased. But I also I matched this to fit the criteria. What's gonna happen? I think this season. So, I think it's gonna be Jokic, Giannis, Jason Tatum, SGA, and De'Aaron Fox. The reason why I'm saying De'Aaron Fox, again, we're talking about 65 games. We're at the point. I know. See, this is the reaction I knew you were about to have.
I wouldn't.
I didn't have a reaction yet.
I don't.
No, I can
don't-
see because you looked straight at
I
OC
didn't-
for this.
I don't
I-
really
I-
disagree.
But
Exactly, that's how
remember,
I
we're
feel.
talking, like I said, they just made this a new rule. You have to play 65 games and you have to play 20-plus minutes. De'Aaron Fox is still fairly young. SGA is still fairly young. Jason Tatum is literally our age.
SGA was
He was
second
first-
team.
He was first team
last
last
year?
year.
First
First
team
team.
last
He was
year.
first team
He
last
was first
year.
team with Luka. First team with Luka. So I can see him repeating again. He averaged 30, right? Now the reason.
Go ahead. Go ahead. My
All right.
bad.
So the reason why I'm saying he's going to go first team because I don't see Curry playing 65 games. I don't see Dame. We don't even know what Dame's going to be doing because he's trying to leave Portland. Who else is on the list? We got Luka. I don't think Luka's playing 65 games.
You got Donovan Mitchell as well.
Donovan Mitchell, yes, that's a
He can
runner
play
up.
65 games.
And
I
then
don't.
Devin Booker.
And then yes, Devin Booker. But I truly think De'Aaron Fox is going to have that kind of breakout season this year where he's obviously going to play. I think he's going to play 75 games and put up 27, maybe double. They made the playoffs first time in 17 years.
I got a question.
They got
for
the right
everybody.
team. So I truly think this is the time for De'Aaron Fox to go crazy.
I got a question for everybody.
Go ahead.
How many games does Zion Wilson play this season?
25.
So you don't see him playing. You don't see him playing that much. How many?
If he plays,
Are you gonna ask if he
30?
does play more? What is he?
I think
that
the
your next
most he's
one?
ever played in a season is like 50 something. That's it.
If your
58?
question is if he plays the
can
65,
get, if he can get to the 65,
If he could get to the
Second
65,
team.
then yes, I can put him in the
second team,
second team.
not put him over Giannis. Actually, you know what?
It depends.
Power
Because
forwards?
I expect Giannis to.
Because he's
Gian-
not even. They
Giannis
don't
is
even
like-
do it by power forward and small forward. They just do it by.
They just do it by forwards, but now
So
they got
I
rid
don't
of the
even-
center criteria, so it's no longer centers. It's just 3 forwards.
Oh, so then yeah, he's. I don't even know. He might not make an All NBA team.
Because that was the
even if
debate,
He plays
yeah.
at a great level, his highest level.
wait. So
They changed the rules. So remember how the debate's always been for the last couple of years between Jokic and Embiid for that center position on the first All NBA team. They got rid of that. Now it's going to be 3
So
forwards
now
and
it's
2
three
guards.
forwards, and then
3 forwards. So all centers
the
are considered
centers.
forwards. So
Yeah.
there is a chance we could see
oh,
Embiid
so
and
there's
Jokic.
a chance.
Yes,
yeah.
we could see Embiid and
Embiid not
Jokic be
playing
first team.
65 games, though. man.
Yeah, no, I don't think Embiid's playing 65.
You know
games.
he do.
But
That's interesting.
I apologize for what I said about the Mavericks. They did grab Grant Williams. I forgot about that. But I'll tell you right now, Grant Williams ain't finna stop the whole world.
No.
I done watched it myself. I done watched it myself. So like, they got what it looks like right now is Luka at the 1, Kyrie at the 2, Tim Hardaway Jr.,
3. I was going to say Tim Hardaway.
Grant Williams at the 4, and guess who's at the 5?
Maxi
Dwight
Kleber.
Powell.
Oh, Dwight Powell.
Yeah, over.
Now I went a little bit above and beyond because I made a second team. I also want to hear your because I feel like you're gonna have a wild input on this. I put Booker, Curry, Julius Randle, Embiid, Mikel Bridges.
Mikel Bridges. Jeez.
I think
Mikel
Now you're
Bridges
just
second
saying
team.
Anything.
He played the whole season last year, so you can't tell me he's
So
not going
is
to break
it
out.
First, second, and third, you have to play 65 games.
So
Yes.
I tuned out.
That's
You said
insane.
Julius
So
Randle.
that means
I
people
said
are-
Julius Randle. Actually, I'll go a new order. I got Mikel Bridges, Julius Randle, Joel Embiid, Curry, and Booker.
Well, you just said Joel Embiid's not going to play the 65, so he can't.
I said could. I'm expecting him to play 65. He said it. I didn't say
So
that.
then, if you expect him to play the 65, why wouldn't he be on your first team?
I think he's going to fall off.
Why
This
ain't
year. I don't think he's going to be better than Jason Tatum. I don't think he's going to be better than Giannis. I don't think he's going to have a better season than Jokic.
Like, I'm a Celtic fan, and I think
And those are 3 forwards. So now the criteria is 3 forwards. So which forward you taking out? Which person you taking out?
if you're telling me Embiid plays to the same level he does this year,
That I don't think he is.
There's two things. I don't think he's playing the 65 games, and I don't think he's going to play at that high of a level because Harden, he's pulling the fat suit out of the closet. He's not staying in Philly.
and when he has a fat suit out of the closet, he's going to dump it down to Embiid. Watch him work.
That's if he
Again.
stays because
No.
he's trying to.
Yeah, he wants to leave.
The game of Harden is going to be different when he doesn't want to be there. Even if you have Harden as the facilitator, the game of Harden declines when he doesn't want to be there. That is fact.
Harden declines, not people around him.
I'm not saying Embiid's going to decline, but
Exactly.
we can't discount most of Embiid's career. He had a high-level facilitator to get him good looks around the rim. It was Harden, and before Harden, it was Ben Simmons.
Understandable.
So if let's say Harden gets traded before the season starts,
I think you still have Tyrese Maxey, and he steps into that role.
is he the level of facilitator of Ben Simmons and Harden? Is that what you're saying?
But I think he is good enough to work with Embiid because Embiid attracts too much attention.
What you think, Jake?
Like, I think
I see Embiid's number going down. Numbers
That's
going
understandable.
unless
So if you
Philly
see it
gets
going
a
down,
high level facilitator again.
I'm
Embiid's
seeing-
numbers are going down.
I'm seeing 25 guaranteed. He's averaging 25 points, but
gonna
rebounds it
average
doesn't
a
matter. I think the
double-double.
player efficiency.
And
I
2
think his
blocks.
efficiency.
Unless he
is gonna
turns
be
the
up.
flops up, his numbers are going down.
But again, it's also his value depending on James
That's
Harden.
what I mean.
Depending on James Harden's
he gets
playing.
to the line. It's not even like
That's
he
what I'm
gets to the
saying.
line.
He's gonna have to get to the line more for his numbers to stay consistent. That's what I'm
He
saying.
got like what is more? Like he already got there like 11 times a game.
15 times.
Now I'm projecting that Harden is not playing with him. That's why his value is going to be going up more because the ball is going to be in his hands a lot more.
So if the ball's in his hands a lot
Yeah.
more, you
How's
don't
he
think
not
he's-
above Tatum then?
That's what I'm saying. How is he not going to score more?
Jason Tatum is a lot more efficient than Embiid.
Embiid
This
just-
season,
well,
this
Embiid
is my
gets
prediction.
layups.
My prediction coming up. This is my prediction coming up. I'm saying Tatum will have a much better season than Embiid. I want to say much better. I think he'll have a better season than Embiid.
I don't know.
I'm
like
projecting that Harden is getting traded.
So
A
we
post
all
player
agree.
and efficiency.
So we all agree if Embiid was to scoot up, most likely Tatum would have to
going down. Yeah.
go down. Okay.
By the rule standpoint, then that makes sense.
Tough break.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, I'm glad we got that. So why don't we move on to this next topic, which I like. So I'm going to list a player. I'm going to name a key player, and then I'm going to go down a list from what I think is the worst to the top to the best player. And you guys are going to stop me when you think this key player is better than all the other players I said on the list. So the key player we're going to have is Jaren Jackson Jr. From the bottom of the list, we're going to say not the complete bottom because there's a lot of players that Jaren Jackson is better than, but I'm going to start from here.
And we're doing this Jaren Jackson as a center?
Power forward.
plays power forward.
I
He
just
plays
wanted
power
to
forward.
confirm.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. So
Wanted
we're
to
going to go
confirm.
from power forward. So I'm going to start with Kevon Looney,
Jaren Jackson.
Bobby Portis,
Jaren Jackson.
Evan Mobley,
Some people say Evan Mobley should have won Defensive Player of the Year.
To be honest,
I will stick with Jaren Jackson.
both of them didn't really do much.
That's what I'm saying. They're on the same tier. So
Yeah.
for me, it's just kind of like I will stick with Jaren Jackson.
I'm going with Evan Mobley because he plays more games and he's younger. I think
Really?
he plays more games and he's more available.
I'm
no disagreement.
Evan
argument
Mobley
against
played 79. Jaren Jackson played 63.
Yeah, but I remember, like, I'm pretty sure, well, even though that's still Evan Mobley played more, I'm pretty sure Evan Mobley is more available than Jaren Jackson. And even though he's played more years, but yeah.
All
So
right.
I'm taking Evan Mobley.
All right, we'll go to the next one. Chris Boucher,
Chris Boucher, the one
Boucher.
from
I don't know why I said
the
Boucher.
Raptors?
Chris Boucher. Yes.
Over Jaren Jackson?
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson.
Aaron Gordon.
Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson.
He's a bucket, though.
See, I don't like they got Paul George listed as a power forward, but I'm pretty sure he played a lot more games.
I'm not counting him.
Yeah, so I'm not even going to say Paul George. We'll go Brandon Clark, but obviously that's Jaren Jackson. I'm taking Jaren Jackson. Pascal.
Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson.
JR.
Julius Randle.
Yes.
Jaren Jackson.
Christian Wood.
Jaren
Jackson.
Laurie Markkinen.
Was Laurie hooping at the 4?
Yes.
Yes.
Like he was hooping?
Yes.
Hooping?
He was
I'm like-
yes.
Because
he
I
was-
know
he
he
had
was hooping
Walter
last
Kelser
year.
at the
I
5.
know he was hooping last year. I'm just saying, was that
Yes, he played 79. Oh, actually,
because he was hooping?
He was.
But
That's
it's
what-
Utah.
he played
you still gotta
66.
give
He
him
played
credit.
66 games.
You still got to give him credit, though.
You gotta
He
give
was
the man
hooping.
credit.
Like, he's the only person hooping on
It
the
was
team.
him and Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson comes off the bench, so that tells you something.
So Laurie,
That tells you something.
Laurie had 25 and 8.
I'm taking. How many?
Do you want me to get you
I'm taking Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, I'm still gonna say Jaren Jackson because of the defense. Yeah.
the defense? Jaren Jackson had 18, 6, and looking for his blocks.
He had like
Yeah.
two a game. I'm pretty sure.
No, 3. He averaged 3 a game,
Yeah,
and he averaged 1 steal. So
I'm gonna go with Jaren Jackson
yeah,
still on that
Jaren
one.
Jackson.
Sabonis or Jaren Jackson.
It's a bonus.
Sabonis.
Cool. So I think we reached that point. Like
Sabonis.
Yeah,
now, I got another one. If you guys want to do another one,
like, you know,
Go ahead.
Mikel Bridges.
he count as a power forward.
No, we're gonna do small forwards. Small
okay,
forwards.
got you.
So we'll start with Sadiq Bey.
Mikel Bridges.
Jake, stop
Andrew-
playing. Jake, stop playing.
Why are we even?
Jake,
All
stop
right,
playing.
go ahead. Go ahead. All right, I'll go down. All right,
Sadiq
Andrew
Bey.
Wiggins.
Mikel Bridges.
Cool.
Holy. You're crazy. Nah, I'm not taking Andrew Wiggins. He did play well in that one finals run. I don't know the stories.
We're gonna
about
be
him,
like
his
more
wife
recent,
getting
like the
dealt
last
with or
couple years.
something
We'll
like
say.
that.
Relax, my man. Relax.
I said I don't know
Relax.
about his wife getting
Relax.
dealt with or whatever. How that
Relax.
goes. I hope it's fake. I pray it's fake for you, Andrew.
Jeremy Grant,
Mikel Bridges still.
MPJ. Wait, Jeremy Grant.
No, Jeremy Grant.
Who?
So wait. So
I
are we
love
gonna
Jeremy
forget-
Grant, but
wait. Are
what's
we
going on?
Well, are we going to forget that at the beginning of the season, the Blazers were on a run, and it was not just Dame, it was Jeremy Grant as well, with a hint of Anthony Simons.
Look, I had Anthony.
Anferini?
I had
Is that his
Anthony.
name? Anthony? Oh, I thought it was Anthony.
It's Anthony.
I'm about to
What?
say.
It's Anthony.
It's Anthony Simons. It's
Okay.
not Anthony.
That's what I
had-
heard from when I was watching one of the games.
Look,
Yeah,
I
that
had
was a
Jeremy
little
Grant
broadcast.
and Anthony on my fantasy team, so I know they was hooping. I know they was
Exactly.
hooping.
That's what I'm saying.
I
But
know
he
they
didn't
was
keep it
hooping.
going for a while. That's why I said. I mean, that's why I had to look. That's why I had to run. I didn't know. But then, in an all grand scheme of things, I'm taking Mikel Bridges.
Okay.
Mikel, so you're taking Mikel Bridges,
Mikel
Mikel
Bridges. Thank
Alright.
you.
MPJ,
Mikel Bridges.
Mikel. Yeah.
Cam Johnson,
Mikel Bridges.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton.
Mikel Bridges.
Yeah. This is based off last season, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and this is based off of player efficiency rating, so it's a wild list. Bojan Bogdanovic,
Mikel Bridges. The guy on the Hawks, right?
Mikel Bridges.
Okay, yeah. No, the
Oh, the one
Pistons.
on the Pistons, yeah.
Yeah,
because
the
both of
Pistons.
them.
like,
No, the one.
like, what are we talking about here?
Brandon Ingram.
Bi.
Ah.
Bi.
Now, like I said,
B.I.
it's based off of the last couple of years. I'm going to say
I would
past
say
couple of years.
B.I.
I'll say Bi.
You're gonna say B.I.?
He's become a better playmaker, and yeah, he can play defense if he locks it.
I'm going to say this will be the last player because the other 4 players on this list are obviously better than Mikel. I'm going to say DeMar.
Mikel Bridges.
Yeah, Mikel.
Really?
That mid-range game is over. Sorry, bud.
He's still hooping, though.
You can hoop all you want, but
He hooping
you're
on
not
the
really
Bulls, like-
you're not really the greatest defender,
Yeah,
and
bro.
what you're efficient at isn't really efficient.
24, 4, and 5, and his field goal percentage was 50%.
Okay, like I said, what you do is a dinosaur's game. I'm sorry.
Correct.
No disrespect, it doesn't translate.
Now, Mikel Bridges had 24 and 3. Now, I know these are just the regular numbers, but it's also an
He
odd
had
game as well.
24?
No, 20 points, 4,
Still
4
20,
rebounds.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now,
nah,
this
I'm
is
taking
he played majority of the season with the Suns and
Exactly,
just got
so
traded over. But
probably-
if we're going to base it off the Nets, Mikel Bridges, like this coming in, I'm
taking Mikel Bridges.
You're taking Mikel Bridges because he can.
slightly.
He showed you he can get up
I'm about
to
to
20
say he showed you he can get
and play
more than 20.
better defense.
But also
than
at the
DeMar.
same time, DeMar and Mikel have that age gap. That's like a wide age gap. So, like you called him a dinosaur's game, like he's got a killer mid-range.
Taking Mikel Bridges over prime DeMar DeRozan.
All right,
you're
now you're
I
insane.
don't
Now
do
you're
Crack
actually
rock.
insane.
Crack rock.
what is
Wait a minute,
prime
time out.
DeMar
So you
DeRozan
said-
finna do for me?
Prime. We're
The
saying
only
prime.
reason why prime DeMar DeRozan didn't make it to the finals
It's 'cause of LeBron.
It's because of fucking LeBron.
I understand that.
So what are we
But-
talking about here?
But wait. Let's not act like there weren't multiple games. It wasn't like LeBron was guarding him. He just choked multiple times. Is that not true? Did he shoot better in the playoffs than the regular season? Look it up. Look it up.
Yo, I can't believe we're judging niggas for losing against LeBron.
No. It's not about losing.
James.
Wait. There's people who have lost to LeBron and played well. That means you was with it. In the like when Oladipo went up against LeBron, he was with it all. Not saying Oladipo's a great player or whatever, but I'm saying, wait. So when Oladipo was on the Pacers and they went to 7 games,
Would Mikel Bridges today be able to win one game in Toronto with Kyle Lowry against LeBron James?
would he be able to win one?
One
Yes,
game.
I think he could.
Wait, you said Mikel Bridges with Kyle Lowry?
Yes, I'm talking
so
about-
basically, just replace him
Yes.
on that
I
roster.
think he's winning one. Yeah, He's winning
I
one.
don't know about.
He can win one. He can win one. If DeMar DeRozan can win one, then
Fans, viewers.
DeMar won 2.
yeah, and that's
DeMar won 2 games.
Exactly, because LeBron actually takes breaks. LeBron says, "I'll let you slide."
I think he was trying
Wait,
to
didn't
rush
he
his
sweep
way.
him the last time?
Yeah, there's multiple playoff runs where they faced the Raptors. There's,
And wait, so he swept them the last time. That motherfucker didn't even win one game. What are we talking about? And that was what
Now,
they
there
said.
was a series where he got these 2 games in.
And that was the series that they said the Raptors were actually gonna knock them off. They said, "Yo, this is the series they're gonna do it." Psych,
That was
dumbass. You got
2018, right?
dropped off.
Okay, no.
That's 2018 LeBron.
But you're
man.
telling me.
Yeah, no, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Who's beating 2018 LeBron?
But that wasn't the point. That wasn't the
Nobody.
point. You said that. Did you say Mikel was going to get 1 game in?
No. He just asked me I said, yeah, he could get 1 game in.
Okay.
I think he could get 1 game over.
But so we're saying 2018.
Do I think he could win a game?
2018
No,
Raptors,
not
2018
that one.
Cavaliers, that series.
No.
Then 2017. I
Possibly,
think it was when
yeah.
they played 2017.
Whenever DeMar DeRozan
Won
won
the
a
2 games
game,
when he won the 2 games against the Cavs.
I'll take Mikel Bridges, yes. Because prime DeMar DeRozan is – because here's one thing.
Prime DeMar DeRozan.
You know what he's doing? He's
God,
spacing out the
prime!
floor. He's spacing out the floor.
That's a good thing.
No, DeMar DeRozan does not space out the floor.
Oh, you're saying
Mikel is going to space
okay?
out
Well, you
the
said
floor.
Prime DeMar.
Prime DeMar is not going to space out
Okay,
the floor.
well, you didn't say
So
it.
now if I get Mikel Bridges, he's going to space out the floor. Is that going to mean anything to LeBron? No. But I can have better offense. So, yes, I'm taking Mikel Bridges for 1 game. And if Kyle Lowry actually shows up for once in his life,
But
well,
we
yeah,
witnessed DeMar get 2 games on that LeBron
I
that
think
year.
he could get that 2
Could he get 3?
Could he do
Mikel's
bet-
not
could
getting
he
3.
do
Come
better?
on now.
Could he
Okay.
do better?
I'm at-
No. But
okay.
am I taking him?
Okay.
Yes.
So you're gonna take him just to still get the 2?
Yeah. It's not like I'm saying, oh, he's going to do way better, but it's not like I'm going to say, oh, Prime DeMar DeRozan is doing way better than him. Hell no. Prime DeMar DeRozan is going to shoot inefficient numbers. Emphasis on
Who's the next player?
inefficient numbers.
Who's the next player?
The next 4 were Jason Tatum, LeBron, KD. Yeah, so like at that point, I'm like, yeah. So last topic, this is going to be the most fun, I think, in my opinion, is going to be Is Jokic a top 5 center of all
I don't
time?
even know why this is a topic.
It is a topic because it needs to be said.
I
It
don't
needs
know
to be
why
talked
this is a
about
topic.
because I think with a lot of recency bias from everybody in the media
Recency
and
bias
because
is
of all the
crazy.
yes, it's recency bias to throw him already up there after he just won his first championship and then he
Two
has 2
MVPs.
MVPs. Yes, I respect the 2 MVPs, but
Highest
I'm
player
not putting
efficiency
him-
of all time.
tell me who your top 5 is before I even.
No.
I'm like,
Jake.
it seems like we have him in our top.
So
five.
you guys have him in your top 5.
Yes.
Yeah, it seemed like you hate him.
seems
So
I
like
do not.
Yeah,
you
man.
tell me your top 5.
And then we
Wilt,
can label if
one.
you're drunk.
How many
Drunk
chips he
No,
got?
already.
I'm not even going to go in order. I'm just
Drunk
gonna go-
already.
Will
Drunk
has
already.
2 championships and he's got
Drunk
4
already.
MVPs.
Drunk already. Drunk already.
He's got 4 MVPs.
drunk already.
So I'm not even going to put them in order. I'm
Against
just going to tell you the
plumbers,
5.
y'all.
Already.
Against
Wilt,
plumbers.
That's insane.
Kareem, Hakeem, Shaq, Bill Russell.
Plumbers. You name 2 guys who played against plumbers.
See, that's disrespectful.
You
I'm not gonna agree
you
with
named
that.
2 guys who played
Now,
against
I just
milkmen.
talked about this last episode.
I'm not gonna
I just
agree
talked
with
about
that.
this last episode.
You named
Plumbers.
2 guys that played against milkmen.
See, this,
You played
this is,
2 guys.
this is what I said last episode.
pull
He's
up-
the reason. These are the people.
Pull up Bill Russell field goal percentage. Half of his rebounds was coming off of him chucking up a nut ass layup and him getting his own board. I can't respect that.
Shaq does it all the time. What? Wait, what? Shaq does that all the time. No. Shaq with that dumbass hook shot. He would grab his own board and throw it back in. What are you talking about?
No. Shaq,
Yeah.
Shaq was on a
No,
different level.
Shaq just made it look cool when he slammed that bitch over 3 people. That's why. Don't stop that. Stop that.
Are we talking about Shaq?
But no. But no, you just said, yo, he throw up his own goofy layup. Shaq used to just throw. He said, I'm gonna grab the board anyway. Who's on me? Jared Jeffries, Chris Mims, move.
Bill Russell.
I throw the ball to myself too.
Jake, can you please pull up Bill Russell field goal percentage, and we can pull up Shaq field goal
No,
percentage.
I'll
Shaq's
pull-
field
I-
goal percentage
I'm
is
gonna
be
pull it
better,
up,
but
but-
let's not act like Shaq knew he wasn't physically dominant than everybody else to where he could just do whatever he
Hey,
wanted.
sometimes you can do what you want.
You
when
can do what you
popping.
want when you popping, yes. And Bill Russell was popping.
Sometimes you can do what you
Bill
want.
Russell was the
I
most
just love
popping
that
thing
Future
out there
reference.
other than
Sometimes you can do
Will
what you
Chamberlain.
want when you popping.
Yeah, that's why Will Chamberlain
Shout out to
checked that score sheet and said, "Give me 100 on the B."
But who's
you know why?
better? But who's better? Because this original conversation is about Jokic.
Who's better, Bill Russell or Jokic?
Yes.
All
We already
time,
put
all
Bill
time,
Ru- we
all
already
time.
put
We are
Jokic
talking all time. I'm taking Bill Russell
I'm saying
over
all time.
Jokic.
And I said I'm taking Jokic
I'm taking Jokic.
because Jokic is dominant in a more skilled league.
Let's.
Correct. But at the same time,
You think
Bill Russell
if you think-
was probably one of the best defenders.
I
all
sat
time.
there. I sat there and watched. That was during a league where
9
niggas was-
players.
That was during the league where players were driving to the lane every shot. They weren't shooting threes all crazy. I watched during the Western Conference Finals. 5 seconds left. Jokic get the ball, top of the key. AD all up on him, harassing him. He hits the stupid ass step back.
Sombor shuffle.
Aki fade away, reach over AD long ass arms. Nothing but fucking net. I never seen Bill Russell. I never seen Wilt. Shit, I never seen Hakeem do nothing like that.
Will could hit hook shots from the 3-point line.
Don't tell me about that.
So let me ask
That's
you.
Phil.
let me-
There's film
let
of
me
that,
hang on.
bro.
Let me ask you.
I'm
So
sorry.
since it's a seeing eye game, do accolades matter? Because I feel like everybody bases their arguments what's going to be beneficial for them. Whether it's accolades, and then you got some accolades like that doesn't matter. But then
Accolade-
they'll use it in their argument for something else.
Here's
So
how
let me
I
ask
feel.
you:
Here-
does the accolades matter for
Here's
this
how
argument?
Here's how I feel. My one knock on Jokic before last season was he don't do it when it means something, aka the playoffs. He then went and proved, no, I can do this in the playoffs against y'all GOAT, which is LeBron. I can do this in the playoffs at the highest level against, some people say AD is a top 10, 15 defender of all time, if you want to argue that. But he showed that he's able to do it on the highest level, not making it look easy, but it's not really easy. While I'm not trying to disrespect Bill Russell, he has the accolades, but when you put it in context, who was he playing against? There was 9 teams in the league.
Right.
that automatically means there's not enough competition to get another team. You can't even have 10 teams. There's not enough good players to have 10 teams.
Let me stop you right there because this is the development. The NBA just became an association 1947. Wait,
that could be
get
true.
to that. Let me get to that. Let me argue on this point because this is what I love about. Sorry about that. This is what I love because this is the baby stages of the National Basketball Association. It couldn't even compete with college basketball. College basketball was bigger at that time.
Hey guys,
it couldn't compete.
I just want you to know, if you want the same knowledge as him, just go and buy the Bill Simmons book of basketball because this is where he learned all this from. I just want all of you to do that. Because everything he's saying verbatim is probably Bill Simmons. Hey, for you. This is all for you. Go ahead, though.
So,
Jake,
like I said, this is where the development.
I don't disagree with you, right?
Go ahead.
It was the 60s. You can only do what you got to do when it's the 60s. But at some point, y'all are old and washed compared to what the new players are doing in this generation. At some point, we just gotta call a spade a spade.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Wait, look, hang on. I want to tag. I really want to tag on to that. So you're using the development because of the 60s. You're using it against Bill Russell. Now, like I said, with Will,
I'm not using it against Bill Russell. I'm saying Jokic against harder talent has done greater things.
Yes, but at the same time, he's in a better developed NBA. This is a mature adult league NBA. At the time when Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain are playing, that's the baby stages of the association.
So they were dunking on babies.
That's the baby stages where
they were dunking on babies.
Hang on. So like I said,
I'm asking a question.
That's not the point. That's just the analogy. That's just the analogy. That's the analogy.
I'm going to tell you how
they were dominating.
Let me explain it. Let me explain.
They were dominating. Okay, go ahead. My fault.
So what I'm saying is when I'm saying the baby stages, that's the analogy I'm making. This is when it's just created. This is its birth. You're expecting within the first 13, 14, 16 years to be something to compete with the Major League Baseball and National Football.
But their competition is their competition. And I can't sit here and say, hey, Bill Russell had easier competition because it's the baby stages and not ignore the fact and try to ignore the fact that it's still true that he had worse competition. That's still true.
You have to be able to admit that the 1960s had easier competition.
It was easier competition, period.
No, wait.
Easier competition, correct. Now, if you were to put them in today's league, like Bill Russell, you put Bill Russell in today's league.
Averaging 40 from the field goal. He's in the league for 5 seasons, and he's out.
So, okay.
Hang on.
He's out.
Today,
what about Wilt Chamberlain?
Hang on.
Do you believe he scored 100 points?
No.
That's not. No. He's king off top.
No.
He's going up.
F 100 points. That's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Wilt Chamberlain. Like I said, I've said this again. I've said this before. I'll say it again. He is, if not the best athlete to ever touch an NBA floor. That is fact. Like he's an Olympic.
See, this is why you fake. How am I
Fans
fake? At home. This is why you fake. We started this conversation before the camera started. He was saying that Wilt Chamberlain can't be top 5 because most seasons, when you add up all the seasons, he's an under 500 player. Ain't that what you said?
I said in some of his seasons his team did not perform it. Yes.
Okay, so you brung up team stats.
Yes.
Even though we all agreed that the player level was less. So if you put Wilt Chamberlain with all his super athleticism,
I don't put Wilt Chamberlain in my top 5.
Apparently, he can do the hook from 3. That's what you said.
I seen video.
That's what you said. He can do the hook from 3.
That's the video you was asking for.
You think if we put him in the league today,
he was doing the hook shot from 3?
He can't do the hook on 3 against Karl Anthony Towns?
Do I think he could do that?
I'm asking you a question.
Can he do that on Karl Anthony Towns? No. Can he blow by Karl Anthony Towns? Yes. He's way faster.
Okay, so we agree on that level.
So yeah.
But Wilt's not in your top 5. Do you think? This is an honest question.
Yes.
I'm not going to
judge.
Do
I think Bill Russell was in the top 5?
You think Bill Russell would be able to blow past, get to the rack?
Because let's think about it. If he was
dominant,
if he was able to score on a person like Will, who is the most athletic, and like they didn't even track his blocks, or I'm pretty sure they didn't track Bill Russell's blocks because blocks weren't tracked till 1970 something. So 74. So if Wilt Chamberlain or if Bill Russell is able to get blocks on Wilt Chamberlain, he's able to score on Wilt Chamberlain, get rebounds over Wilt Chamberlain, and Wilt Chamberlain has said his greatest opponent was Bill Russell. If he's saying that himself, the man himself, who you said would be a great athlete in this time, don't you think that?
You said that.
Wait, you don't
You
think,
said that.
Wait, you don't think, wait,
You said
do you
that.
not agree with me that Will Chamberlain is not
It
a
don't
great
matter if
athlete?
it don't matter
No,
if
I'm asking, no.
That's the question. You got to answer the question.
Like, would he not be a great athlete in this time?
It don't matter if
He's
I
a
agree
tra-
or not. I'm just trying to
He's
address
a
what
gold
you're saying.
Olympus. He's a gold Olympus.
I'm just trying to address what you're saying. What you're saying is
Okay, by my standards, by what I'm saying, if he is a great athlete in that time and his athleticism transcends time, and Bill Russell was just the
so what did outside of playing on the Celtics, what did Bill Russell do to be over Wilt?
What do you mean? Wait,
What?
Outside of playing on the Celtics, what did Bill Russell do for you?
better defender.
Jake, what's your thoughts?
He's a better defender.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Now,
That's
can we
that's it?
mention
Best defender of his era.
So, can
That's
we-
it.
Best
Defense?
defender of his era. He probably, wait,
I'm
how you was just saying Dwight Howard was very close to him.
Off camera, you better.
You were just
Hold
saying
up.
Dwight
No,
Howard.
you didn't
No,
say that.
No, I didn't say
This
that.
man said,
I
"What
didn't
if
say
Dwight
that.
Howard got in the
I
league
said-
right now?
I said-
what would he have to do to get better,
Yeah.
to be better, top,
Yeah, to
higher
be
ranked
ahead
than Bill
of-
Russell?" So, like you said, you
Yeah.
think he's close.
I don't think he's that far off. If we're
Okay, so
saying
you think he's close.
if we're saying Jokic won 2 MVPs and 1 chip to be at
Hang on.
3
Wait.
on your list?
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Guess how many MVPs Bill Russell has?
How many? Against plumbers, y'all.
The Plumbers conversation.
But
Why?
my problem is, so
Why?
back to my point. So, like you were saying, what does Dwight Howard have to do? And you listed Dwight Howard was a top defender in his, maybe the best defender in his era.
In his era, very
Bill Russell
dominant
was the best defender in his era.
against milkmen, y'all.
Against Will
you
Chamberlain.
He played. He was matched
So wait,
up
wait,
against
wait,
guys
wait.
his
He
size.
played Wilt Chamberlain every night.
You ain't play him every night.
played Nate
then.
Thurman.
Wait.
He
I want to
played-
know. All right, wait, hold on. What division the Magic in? Southeast. So they play in the Heat, Heat, Wizards, and stuff like that. Name me the centers of the 2010s Wizards. Who? Brendan Haywood. Hold up. I'll keep going.
I know
The
Dwight
Heat.
Howard had to be a young, fresh, prime LeBron James in order to get to the finals.
Drunas Elgauskas and Anderson Varejao. You want to keep going? You want to say the Celtics? Say the Celtics too. Say the Celtics too. I'll tell you the centers.
Where's Wilt in your top 5 all time?
Oh, he's not in my top 5.
Where's he at in your top 10?
Probably maybe 6.
So he's 6.
6, 7.
Where's LeBron at? Number 1?
Yes.
So Dwight beat a number 1.
Dwight be a number 1 with no one around him. Dwight be the young number 1 with no one around
Jake,
him.
how's Jokic not in your top 5 centers of all time?
I can't say he's in my top
Lo,
5
you might as
because-
well say your top 5. Just say it.
Center?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
say
have
your
to go
top
to yours because I already said my top 5.
Mine is pretty much yours. I got Bill Russell at the 5. I got let's see.
So you did all this hooting and hollering.
Just to put it back in the top 5.
Go ahead, bro. Finish it.
No, I'm doing
All right, go start from 1 then. Start
from 1.
No, all right, no order. It's Jokic, Shaq, Hakeem, Kareem, and Bill Russell.
That's basically the same thing as me.
But yeah, we're the same.
Yeah.
Hang on. What did you just say?
Where's your argument?
Shaq, Hakeem, no order again. It's Shaq, Hakeem, Kareem, Bill Russell, Jokic.
So
Wilt Chamberlain is not in your top 5 centers of all time.
I'm sorry, is he
So
better
wait.
than Jokic?
wait, you think he's
Did you
better than
just say-
Shaq? No, wait, because you put him at number 1. You think he's better than Shaq?
Yes.
He's better than
Wilt
Kareem?
Chamberlain, yes.
So wait, what
Better
makes
than Kareem, yes.
So what makes him better than Shaq, bro? Because no, wait. You just said Wilt was the most dominant player in his era, right?
Yes.
And you said there was less skill, right?
Yes.
Shaq was the most dominant in his era, and there was more skill.
Last person to beat Michael Jordan in a playoff series.
Shaq three-peated. Like that's just one.
Three-peated.
And one
Had
after.
Kobe. Shaq had
Yeah, Jerry West.
who the for how many seasons?
How many seasons? You tell me. You're the historian of this.
You're about to call
You're
me
about
Bill
to. You're Bill Simmons. Go ahead.
Not long enough, I'll tell you that.
I bet he played for at least one.
And guess who we matched up with?
Wait, he won a ring.
One with Jerry West.
No, he won a ring with
Hey,
D Wade.
Can
First
I ask
year.
a question? Was Kobe when
Shaq.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? What? This man has won
You
with
know who Wilt Chamberlain went against, right?
Bill Russell. Yes.
And who else was with Bill Russell on the Celtics? Who?
Bob Cousy, Sam Jones, KC Jones.
Keep going. There's more.
John Havlicek, Tommy. Well, one. If you're gonna start saying all these,
So all
it
those
sounds like
players.
Bill Russell had a bunch of help.
Wait. Where's Bob Cousy on your top
sound-
5?
it sound
Wait. Whoa. Slow your roll there, partner. I named a whole bunch of relevant
You
players.
named a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Wait. Now can we be
You
real?
named a bunch of Hall of
wait.
Famers.
Teacher, can we be real? Can we be real? How many players in the Hall of Fame?
How many Hall of Famers did
Is
Dwight
that
Howard
stamped?
have?
Being in the college hall or being in the basketball Hall of Fame is stamped now?
Hall of Famer.
That doesn't mean it's stamped. The Pro Football Hall of Fame is stamped. The Basketball Hall of Fame is not
How many
stamped.
players did Dwight Howard have when he beat LeBron? How many players were Hall of Famers when he lost against Kobe?
Bro, because you
I'm
know why they were
asking.
Hall of Famers? You know why Casey Jones is a Hall of Famer? You know why Sam Jones
Are
is a
they
Hall
Hall
of
of
Famer?
Famers
Because of
or
Bill
not,
Russell.
bro?
Because of Bill Russell.
Or not,
Because of
bro.
Bill Russell.
Are
So
they
wait.
Hall of
Can I ask
Famers
you
or not?
what about their resume says Hall of Famer? Tell me. You tell me.
Championships?
Okay, championships. Watch this. If Bill Russell isn't on their team, are they winning a championship?
I don't know.
I just still can't
Hey,
believe you don't have
hey,
Will Chamberlain
I don't
in
know.
your top 5.
Hey
who's-
y'all. Apparently, where we're from,
don't know.
there's a half-off sale for PCP
I don't
because
know.
he's on it.
Is Aaron Gordon a Hall of Famer?
Hell no! Why would Aaron Gordon be Hall
Is
of Fame?
KCP a Hall of Famer?
Hell no.
Is Bruce Brown a Hall of Famer?
Not at all.
These are all
Maybe
players.
Rolando Rhodes.
These are all players that benefited from Jokic, right?
Yes.
But and
Let's
KCP got 2 rings. But when you look at their dynamic as a player, they're not Hall of Famers.
11. When you see 11 championships, you're going to go to the Hall of Fame. You're going. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Go
ahead.
So
ahead.
I'm still
I bet
appalled.
money. I don't know if Robert Horry's in the Hall of Fame, but he'll get voted.
He should have. If he's not in, he
Wait,
should have been
so
voted.
let me ask
That's
you.
what I'm saying. He'll just get it off of just straight championship. Go ahead, Jake.
So let me ask you, with all these accolades, right? And apparently, because accolades going to be in your benefit at some point, or anybody's argument.
I'm saying
7-time
it's
scoring champion, right? 4 MVPs,
Yes.
2-time NBA champ, 10-time All NBA, 11-time rebound champ, Rookie of the Year, 2-time All Defensive Player of the Year, and he won the most assists in a year, 13-time All Star,
Okay.
1 Finals MVP. And you're gonna tell me that means
Shaq
nothing?
Has 3 Finals MVP, 3-peat.
Wait, he only got 1 Finals MVP.
Yes.
He only won
Jerry
twice.
West got the other one.
This is Wilt.
Yes.
Yeah, the best player. Yeah, that's insane. But hey, man, Shaq during his prime, he ain't never lost Finals MVP. He ain't lose it to Kobe.
He only got
I don't know why. Yes, he's got 1 Finals MVP. You're acting like that means something.
It does.
I know it means something, but you, of all people,
I'm like Steph Curry only has 1.
because if I were here sitting here and preach about Finals MVPs, that'd be a different conversation. You're going to tell me why it doesn't mean much.
My problem is, okay, you're telling you don't believe. Okay, you don't believe Kareem is better than Wilt.
No. Kareem is not better than Wilt.
How is he not better than Wilt? What is Tell me, because Wilt has even said himself.
What did Wilt say?
Will is arrogant. He said Kareem is a very great player and he will probably be better than me.
He said probably. He said probably. He didn't even sound confident with it. That's one thing.
Well, okay, this is the same man who said he has
So
20,000
do
bodies,
records
so.
do records count for anything? Does that
He was
count towards it?
literally
Because
the
he's
number one
he
scoring
holds
leader.
67. He holds 67 records right now for the NBA.
Yeah,
If you want
he
to
was
talk about,
wait,
if you
Kareem
want to
held
talk
the
about
biggest
scoring,
record of all
yeah,
time.
The biggest.
Kareem
yeah.
was
He held it
Mr.
until
Scorer
LeBron.
until LeBron.
And how many seasons did he play?
Kareem,
Yeah.
20.
And how many did Wilt play?
How many?
What that got to do with me? Wait. Time out.
I'm about to say, what does that have
to
to do with him? Because that's account to his longevity. Stop having sex with women. You play more.
Stop making bad decisions off the court. You play more.
Wait.
What that got to do
bad
with me?
decisions? He
That's
played every season.
How many seasons did he play, Jake?
14.
How could he have played more seasons?
Kareem played more seasons.
I'm asking
Why
you.
did
how
Kareem
could-
play more seasons?
Yeah. How
He
could
played longer.
You don't
chose to
just
play
get
more.
it for no reason. There's a reason why you play more seasons. Because you have longevity. And it's not like he wasn't scoring by his 20th season.
Okay, so now we have rules that are different than when Kareem came into the league, right?
what
So
rules
Kareem
stop, what rules stop Wilt from playing?
So you weren't getting Wilt was getting the absolute shit beat out of him, and there's been multiple witnesses who come on. I can pull this recording up.
What did Kareem get?
I didn't know Kareem League was soft.
Not the same shit.
The
not
80s
the same
were soft
shit.
now?
Yes.
The 80s were soft?
Not as,
Yeah, no.
not the same as the 60s.
What was the difference? Racial tensions. That's about it.
If the
On
80s
court,
was soft,
all court, Will was catching elbows, fists, anything you name it.
Wait, what was Kareem got punched in? Wait, did Kareem get punched in the face? No. He got elbowed in the stomach, and then
he turned around and hooked somebody.
That's exactly what they did. That's what they did in the league. Then they fought. They actually
multiple
throw their
players
hands
who
up
said
and fight.
multiple players who said nobody faced the same aggression as Wilt did.
Who said that though?
I'm going to get back
Bob
to you on that
Cousy,
because
I guess.
I watched the
That's
video.
insane. Wait, you don't even know who said it. That's one.
No,
Second,
I can't remember.
It was probably in his era who said
Yeah,
that.
players in his era.
I bet if you grab people from the 80s, they'll say that's the toughest era to ever play in.
so will people from the
In
90s.
the 90s.
So will
people from the
early
2000s.
So
They're
I'm
gonna say
going
that
to
about
go
every single
overall. I'm going. The reason why I'm saying Wilt is better than Kareem, I'm doing every single aspect: athleticism,
Scoring.
scoring.
Who's a better scorer all time? Don't lie. One has a shot. One has a whole shot named after
That's
him.
insane. If that's even a thought, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. The best scorer of all the second best scorer of all time wouldn't be known as a scorer. The better scorer.
When you average 50 for a season, it's like
No, I respect
when you
that.
average. Let's see, you average 30. You went 37, 38, 50, 44,
how many-
36,
how many
34,
games-
38,
how many games-
30, 33,
How
and then
many-
it declines from there.
How many games in a season did they play in the 60s?
I think they played
80, 82.
They still played 82.
82.
play
It was an
82.
82 game season still at that time.
You are still playing the same
Wilt,
people
right?
over and over. And
From
over
rookie
again.
season. I'm going to tell you how many games Wilt played so you don't think it's just like he pulled some Zion shit. 72, 79, 80, 80, 80, 73, 38, 35, 79, 81, 82, 81, 12 because he did get hurt that season. 82, 82, 82.
So my problem is, he played all these games, right? And he's averaging 50 a game, right?
Yes.
How
For one season, he averaged 50 a game. But
Did
the,
they not
the rest,
track his points? How many points he had?
yes.
So then how is he not above Kareem then? Because Kareem did it for longer.
Correct.
So that
when you
means you're a
play-
better player.
That makes you a better player if you
At
play
some
longer.
point, longevity.
If you
has to
I'm
mean
about to
something.
say, if you just use accolades, longevity has to be a part of it too. He played for longer. He
I can respect your opinion for it, yes, but it's
not
still,
an opinion. It's fact.
that could be your fact.
It's not your fact. It's fact. It's the fact. He was greater for longer. He had a greater prime than
Wilt.
Wilt. That's fact.
Well, no. Better prime than Wilt? No.
He had a longer prime than Wilt.
I'll give you that.
And Shaq had a better prime than both of them.
Get him out. Get him out of my
I don't
show.
know.
Get him off my show.
Well,
Get him
no.
out.
Oh, better prime.
Better prime than both Kareem and
Oh
Wilt.
yeah, nah. Yeah.
Better prime?
Shaq was dropping
Better
30.
prime.
Shaq was dropping 30 on every.
If you wanna look-
Wait. If we go to top 10 centers, if you name them right now, most of them will be from the 90s, and Shaq was dropping like 30 a game on them.
You said name
If you keep going down your list, even the top 15, most of your centers will be from the 90s, and Shaq was giving them 30 a game.
Would David Robinson be somewhere in there?
He was giving.
But I'm just asking.
He would be in the top 10.
No.
If not top. What?
No, go ahead. Keep going.
do you mean, no?
No, I didn't mean to say no. Go ahead. Continue.
I'm saying no. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like David Robinson would be top 10, if not top 15. He was giving them buckets.
Now,
Who
I
are
said
some
this.
Who are some other names? Keep going.
Patrick Ewing, buckets. Lonzo Mourning, buckets.
Gotta keep going down the list. No, I can't. Because
Hakeem, buckets. You can name some.
It was a fight back and forth. It's
No,
not.
it
that,
was a fight back and
it's
forth,
not
but he
that.
was
It's
still
not that
getting-
I disagree with you. Look, if you ask me, if Embiid win another chip, well, if Embiid wins a chip,
You're gonna put him over Shaq?
no, not over Shaq. No,
Oh, I was gonna say what?
If you
No,
say
but Shaq,
over
no.
Wilt fucking Chamberlain.
yeah, he's over.
No!
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Embiid!
Yeah.
Embiid over Wilt
If he-
Chamberlain.
Look what Jokic had to do to get there.
Wilt fucking
In our
Chamberlain.
eyes. Not
Wilt
in the-
Chamberlain.
but in our eyes.
First off,
He won
first off,
2
Wilt-
MVPs and a chip. If Embiid next year start dunking on everybody, he looked like the
Embiid's
reborn
not.
of
Embiid's
Jesus.
not. So why are we putting this hypothetical in the air? He's not doing any of that.
Why not?
He's not winning a chip unless he goes to a stacked team. He's not doing anything in Philly. So let's don't even have the thought to put him over Wilt fucking Chamberlain, the greatest to ever do it.
What's a stacked team?
Greatest to ever do it
Embiid
is
to Miami wouldn't win a championship?
You said what?
Embiid to Miami wouldn't win a championship?
Yes, he could. But he has Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo.
No. Oh, he kept
Could. I said could. I never said
I
guaranteed.
don't know if they keep him Bam.
I'm about to say, if it's Jimmy and Embiid, I'm still not believing.
No, I'm not.
Still not believing in it.
I'm still not.
Seeing
believing
what
it.
happened. They lost to Kawhi.
That was an undeveloped. Bro, one shot.
Yeah. That's
One
all it
shot
takes.
makes a difference.
I'm about to say that's all.
Wait,
it
wait,
takes.
But
wait.
here-
If you're gonna say that, your man Kyrie did that.
But Kyrie
One shot
nice.
makes a difference, right?
Kyrie nice, but hold on, hear me out.
Oh!
Hear me out. My greater point is look who you saying they lost against. Kawhi.
One. Who else?
But my point is, this is like when we talk about DeMar DeRozan and LeBron. DeMar was losing against LeBron. He wasn't losing against the Celtics. He wasn't losing against none of these other small teams. He was losing against LeBron. Embiid and Jimmy Butler lost against Kawhi.
Yes.
He was on let's say
I'm
Kawhi
saying-
only played one season. That was a Hall of Fame level season.
If you're telling me, like, okay, so if you're telling me Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler are on the team today, if Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown actually play a playoff series,
Don't say actually play. Don't do that.
because that's exactly what Kawhi did. Kawhi has had off series. That's fact. He's had off series. So if Kawhi was on that series, if Jason Tatum had an on series, no, bye. Goodbye to Heat 6.
All
Celtics
right.
in 6.
So
Good.
I just
what does Jokic have to do to surpass Bill Russell and Will and a bunch of the plumbers?
All right. Let me pause you right there.
the plumbers.
Because this is going to have to be a topic for another day. Honestly, it's going to have to be. So I appreciate.
I just have one last.
Go ahead,
thing to
hurry
say.
up.
Will Chamberlain is, like I said, one of the most athletic players to ever touch a basketball or to play in the NBA.
I agree,
But it is fact.
athleticism is not enough.
Like, athleticism is not enough. That's my point. It is fact that if anybody tells you that Will Chamberlain is over Shaquille O'Neal, you should drug test them. If they tell you that Will Chamberlain is over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you should drug test them. Even Hakeem, you can fight that, but still, you should probably go to CVS and give him an at-home drug test. Just saying. Bill Russell, hey, just tell your friend to sit down and have an intervention. Now, if you're one of the goofballs that I know is to my left that says Will Chamberlain, oh no, far left, says Will Chamberlain is over LeBron James.
Get him a pregnancy test.
Yeah, no, not a pregnancy.
What?
Send him to
Something's going on.
Send him to a home care.
Something's going
Send him to a padded room. Send him to Loopy Land.
Something
Send
is
him to
going
Weenie
on.
Hut General. He needs help.
He
That's
need
it.
help.
Anyway, so I appreciate the both of y'all joining me today, and I hope to have you guys again on soon. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Armarena podcast. I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.